I'm gonna make a relish that's gonna go on this danger dog. What is a danger dog? What is a danger dog? I'm gonna stuff jalapenos inside of a hot dog and wrap it in bacon and then put this righteous relish on top of it. Say it, righteous relish. Okay.
Hello everyone, this is episode 3 of the Elder God Podcast. I'm your host, Big Bad Thad. Episode 1, banger. Episode 2, poopy. This episode, I'm telling you right now, we're on take number 5. Let's see how it goes from here. With me as always, my good friend, Michael Salvas.
Hello to all the Elder God maniacs.
And we also have Big Khanze.
I'm an adult.
Alright. And our guest this week, the very special Tony Franchise.
What is up? Someone say slow.
We're all slow today.
We're a little slow today,
It
fellas.
took a little while to get this thing pumping out. This is more like take 7.
I'm not gonna lie, the first take was really good.
We should have kept that one.
It was the best one. Then you kept asking to get redone, so here we are.
Anyway, our first segment, guest interview. Mr. Tony Franchise, who are you?
I'm that guy.
How would you describe yourself?
Slow.
Alright.
A little slow.
Where do you work?
Where do we work? I work down in Connecticut.
What do you do there?
Undisclosed location.
What do you do there?
I make drawings. Make the drawings look good,
So you're an artist. You have an artist on the show.
more or less.
Next Picasso?
Yeah, he develops Parkinson's or something.
What's your favorite soda?
Favorite soda's got to be Moxie.
He's wearing a Moxie hat right now.
I am wearing a Moxie.
What is Moxie?
It's a drink.
Maybe it'll come up in the podcast at some point. I think we brushed that over.
What is Moxie?
It's a carbonated beverage.
It's the best soda around.
What does it taste like?
Is it true that it's cum flavored?
It is. It's not. I
Yeah,
don't know
I-
what kind of Moxie you've been drinking.
I've
pal.
heard rumors it actually tastes like semen.
Again, I don't know who's been drinking.
Why
this
have
stuff.
you done the bucket list?
Yeah, 'cause you know what's funny? I had a Moxie the other day, and magically I was looking at my bucket list afterward, and it was crossed out. So,
Can I keep this stuff?
I don't know.
Let's continue.
I don't know what happened there.
That being said, this episode is sponsored by Moxie and also the law offices of Pellegrini, Seeley, Ryan, and Blakesley.
I forgot about that.
If you get fucked up, they'll give you money
There's some good people.
and a
over there.
Moxie.
Well, Tony and I go way back.
We do.
So this has been about 17 years in the making, this podcast. Here we are.
17.
Yeah, because I thought about the number today. I think it's about 17 or 18.
Yeah, we've known each other since preschool, right?
Yeah, it was what, 4?
Yeah.
Won't stop rubbing in my
What
face.
about us? 5, 6, 7,
8?
8.
High school.
Yeah,
High
freshman year. 8 years.
Yeah.
It's been about 8 years.
To the good old days of Family Feud.
Khanze changed my life.
We actually met on Family Feud.
We did. My family versus Thad's family. Big Sal's versus Big Thad's.
This guy used to be an honest Christian man, and now he's just
Doing this podcast about nonsense.
he just disturbs me, and he's not right.
I will say,
Oh, go ahead.
I will say, I did see a huge difference when he met you. So
Wow.
We corrupted him.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like Salvas, when I first met him, he was a very quiet kid. He sat by himself at a table. And
There was like 3 people in that
we
class.
kept inviting him to play Family Feud. And he refused.
You want to talk about the answers to your Family Feud?
Classic
This-
answers.
Go ahead, classic answers.
So-
This is all I heard in these study halls.
Why don't we just play Family Feud right now?
Go ahead. Let's do it.
Oh man,
All right, we're
What a
doing,
treat.
we're
This
doing
is
live
already a great
Family
one.
Feud.
you guys are in for a treat right
You want
now.
to do Family Feud or you want me to do it?
You can do it. I mean,
Okay.
This has to be the same
been a
way.
long time.
Okay, so we have
Directed learning time, freshman year.
top 5 answers. I'm gonna write it down. You guys want to mention something while I do this?
yeah, I think of Sal as kind of like Frankenstein thinks of his monster, to where like I think he might kill me one day, cause like I don't know, he just makes me worried.
You want to know an honest story? When you disappeared for all those years, even now, Thad and I still discuss how you might have like turned into a maniac and
Yeah,
you might have this double life, and you might be trying to find us and kill us, or you ran away.
still may be true. This might be all part of my plan.
Thad is making his Family Feud list as we speak.
Thinking of number 5.
Your dad is really weird too, though. Like,
Mine?
Yeah, because you were all like goody two shoes, but your dad
If you
is
think
like
so.
he's
My dad thinks he's funny.
no, he's like super fucking weird. I like him, but he's a weirdo.
He thinks he's funny, so he's got,
It's like
I'm funny.
it's like a harmless weird.
a harmless weird. Good way to describe it.
He's a goofball.
Okay.
Rob, if you're listening, come on the podcast.
Rob's a good guy. Okay, so top
He's a fan.
5 answers are on the board. The category is Family Feud.
Khanze, I think you should represent our team. Survey says.
Big chair.
Big Share. What does the survey say? Ding, ding, ding. That was number 4, Big Share. Okay, you have the board.
Does the big chair mean anything?
Don't ask questions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Can't dig too deep here.
I'm gonna have to go with chair.
Ding, ding, ding. That's number 2.
Regular chair?
Yes, that was number 2. All right, Khanze, you're on the streak right now.
I'm gonna have to go with Batman symbol pad.
That was the number 1 answer on the board. Number 1 answer on the board. No, the other 2 you may not be able to get.
I can't remember the other ones.
I couldn't remember it either. I put some random stuff. Tony, ever got one guess?
I know one.
What is it?
I know 2.
Tell me.
Oh, I know one.
Tyler Perry.
Okay, I forgot Tyler Perry.
I know one.
He's someone similar to Tyler Perry.
I know
Oh.
one.
What do you got?
Math debate.
It has to be on there, right?
That's number 5, math debate.
Yes.
Remember Miss Ivy like called us out? She was like, "All I hear is you guys saying math debate, math debate."
That's all I heard. These weird wackos.
All right, number 3. Anyone got it? It's someone similar to Tyler Perry.
Does that mean an African
Bill
American
Cosby?
man?
Bill Cosby.
Bill
Yo, Khanze
Cosby.
sweeps, man.
Yo,
Khanze
maybe we can
sweeps.
get him on the pod next week. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Oh, that was awesome. That was a great on the whim Family Feud.
Thank you.
Can we actually get Bill Cosby?
We can try. I think he's in a jail in Pennsylvania, if I know correctly.
Road trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Cleveland after this episode, so
Podcast live
Podcast live?
at the prison.
I think we could make it happen.
We'll put the microphone up our ass.
Sneak it in, have it plugged in. I think we go on with housekeeping, shall we?
Go right ahead, Salvas.
We discussed Wendy's having breakfast coming soon, and Thad informed me that this upcoming Monday, March 2nd, Wendy's launches that breakfast menu. They enter the breakfast fast food game.
Now, what are you going to be getting at Wendy's breakfast? First thing you're going to get.
I think the Baconator breakfast
I
sandwich.
think that's what you have to go
Yes. Yes.
Is it all day?
with. No? Is it all day?
I didn't look that far. I would think not. I would think it's about like 7 to 11.
I think every place should do all day
It'd be a
breakfast.
shame if it wasn't all day.
Does McDonald's still do all day
they-
breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what doesn't make sense. How come McDonald's does all day breakfast, but they don't do all day everything else?
You should be able to get a Big Mac at 8:30 in the morning.
Like one time I was going to work and it was 9 o'clock, 8:30. And I was like, wow, I want a McDouble. And I went there and they said, breakfast only.
They're concerned about your health.
I mean,
so
McDonald's.
eat the McGriddles. But we're going to get the breakfast, and we'll have a review on the next podcast.
Perhaps.
We will.
Okay, we will.
We will. So that
This
comes
one.
out Monday.
That's right.
Assuming we do the podcast within the next few weeks, we'll have an answer.
Podcast number 4 is Sunday.
I have work Sunday.
Sunday in
We
the
didn't ask
future.
you, Khanze.
All right. That's fine. I don't want to do it anyway.
Some more housekeeping. This is to all the movie producers out there. Does anybody want to buy Khanze's story about the shoe party?
Please, I'm begging you.
I think I hear silence.
We
It's a good idea, right?
just let us know.
It's a solid idea.
I'd watch
You
it.
Just contact our assistant Janice, and she'll get you in contact with us and our lawyers, and we can get that settled.
You got it, bro.
My girlfriend has a shitty next door neighbor who's a war veteran from Korea, and he just like bangs on the walls. And there's a woman next to him on the other side who has like a 2-year-old kid who like cries all the time, and he like I can hear him bang on her wall too. So like I was kind of like shitting on veterans in that movie plot, but like based on my experience, like war veterans are kind of shitty people.
I don't think we shall say that on the podcast.
I agree.
We at the Elder God podcast, at least on this side of the counter, thank all those men and women who have served this nation.
Just based on my experience, that's all I'm saying.
Elder God? Let's discuss what an Elder God is.
Oh, yeah, so we never explained what an elder god is. So,
We want to clear that up.
an elder god is basically someone we have the utmost respect for. Like, they're a banger, will do anything. They're an elder god. Like, people we like, people we respect, people who aren't poopy.
Legends.
Legends.
If any of you listening know Mr. Woodman,
He's an
that's
elder
the epitome of an Elder God. And if you know me, Big Sal, I'm an elder god. So,
Oh, okay. Well, let's not go that far.
but am I an elder god or
Is
not?
that true?
I was awarded elder god, like of the year or something.
Can you be an elder god if you're alive?
Yes, there's a lot.
Oh.
of
So
elder
Salvas
gods
will be an
alive.
elder god by the end of the night.
Well,
You know what? I saw a meme.
I think the podcast is ending early today.
I saw a meme where it was like, is Kool Aid Man the juice inside of the pitcher
I saw that too.
or the actual pitcher itself?
I'm pretty sure it's a picture.
I think it is the picture because there's a commercial where he's empty, but
Right.
he still has the
The
face.
juice is his
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, and he fills himself up in the shower, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think you can even call it juice. It's a water beverage. Is he? I don't know if you call it a
Bodily
juice, right?
fluids.
Because it doesn't come from. Oh, I guess it doesn't have to like a fruit exactly. It's a powder. That might not even line up. So yeah, that's what an elder god is.
Salvas is not one of them.
I am.
He's a
I
pirate.
will. I have a certificate that says I was an elder
Whoop
god.
it out.
Does it?
At home, I have it.
Is
Yeah.
that where we
The
went?
Burger King awarded it to me.
Is that when we went into the auditorium?
Yes.
So
You came storming in, yelling my name, Salvas.
picture an auditorium full of respectable students, and
All of our peers
then me and two other hooligans walk in.
storm the doors.
I'm wearing the Burger King mask, by the way, and I yell, "Salvas, are you here?" And everyone's staring at me. And then
If some people are like pointing, he's down there, he's
yeah,
down there.
people alluded me to his existence, so I walked over there and I had a certificate that said Elder God of the Year.
Didn't we knight him too?
We did knight him
I don't remember that.
Sir Knight Salvas.
because we were doing the Games Call award ceremony, basically. You weren't there for your award, so we had to go find you.
Correct. And you walked out, and not one person said a thing about it. Like
Because
those
business as usual.
those in charge did not question what happened. No one else around questioned what happened. It just happened and it left. It was like a movie scene.
I think the greatest thing about it was I said everyone give him a round of applause and people actually listened to me. They did it.
It's true.
They didn't even know what was going on.
That place is such a circus.
Shout outs to Games Club. That's one of our sponsors.
Nice.
All right, so news? News?
Can I-
Introduce
okay.
the news.
Can I say news?
Yeah, sure.
If you have news, you
It's not like a news. It's like it's a story news, but it's not even like a story.
Go ahead.
I was scratching off a scratch ticket and I won $500.
For real?
Yeah.
When?
I haven't even like brought it in.
Where is it?
In an undisclosed location.
Khanze's gonna be an elder god too.
In
by
my
the end of the
car.
night.
Yeah, money's no object.
the
I don't
car
know if you
that's out in
guys
the parking
know,
lot.
but
Where do you buy the scratch?
BJ's
How much was it?
$5. My girlfriend told me not to buy it, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it, and then I bought it.
Good for you, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Round of
Round of
applause.
applause. Everybody that listen, give them a round of applause.
I think I'm gonna just frame it.
Just frame it.
Guys, record your reaction to that, your applause, and send it to me at Twitter at Thaddeus97.
Hashtag Elder God Podcast 3.
Anyway, so my news. I gotta bring it up. You start news.
All right,
You start.
I have two stories, and I forgot I had two stories till looking at my notes here, and I always get yelled at for having my notes.
I have notes.
The title of this funny news story, it's not even that funny, but the title was funny. It was Breadsticks Lead to Maryland Woman Winning $50,000 Lottery Prize. I didn't even realize this was lining up with that story. Lauren Bell Potts, she's 47. She went shopping at Food Lion in Waldorf, Maryland, to buy ingredients for a spaghetti dinner that her grandchild suggested. So she's making a nice spaghetti dinner for her grandchild, but she forgot the breadsticks. So she had to go back to the grocery store, and she got the breadsticks. While she was at Food Lion, she bought a Fast Play lucky number ticket. She won $15. And then she played again, and she won $10.
Gambling addiction.
She played a third time, and she won $50,000. Gambling addiction probably has something to do with it. She's probably out like $500,000 because of gambling. And she says with the $50,000, she's going to pay off some bills and maybe go on a vacation with her husband. But no mention of going on a vacation with the grandchild that she was making the spaghetti dinner for.
This fucker is also still writing cursive, just so you guys know.
It's faster.
No, it's not.
It's faster for me, who writes in it constantly. And this is like half
Stop
cursive. This is like half cursive. You want me to write in
It's
cursive?
like
It's entirely
not-
different.
No one is teaching cursive anymore, so
How would you know?
you're stuck in your old ways, boomer.
He's kind of got a point, pal.
Anyway,
Well, listen. I'm the one that can write the fastest here, okay?
I bet.
You haven't even.
I know
seen
how
it
to
right.
hold a pen properly.
Oh,
So, yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Anyway, congratulations, women, on earning your money.
She might be on the next podcast.
Round of applause. Okay, so my news. You guys aren't ready for this. I'll just read the headline. Shoplifter shoves a meat and pudding in pants, then gets tased in the genitals.
Taser deployed.
So, this happened in Florida, of course.
Where in Florida?
DeLand. So, a man... Volusia County. So, a man went into one of my favorite stores, Save-A-Lot.
Oh, great place.
It happened on Valentine's night.
My birthday.
You know what's happened on those nights, you know what I mean? But anyway, so he walked in and he was caught stuffing pounds of meat into his pants. I believe that it was a sirloin steak and butterscotch pudding valued at $42.23. So
I like butterscotch pudding.
all right, there was a video. I'll link it in the description. Maybe we can show it off. But this man was then apprehended by the police, and I think he walked out naked.
How old is the man?
He was 28 years old. Stefan Short. was his name?
Stefan or Steven?
Stefan. Stefan. Stefan.
Okay.
What question me?
Did he
I
still
don't
have the
know. It
meat
might be
pudding
Steven.
when he was naked
Let me read it here.
in his prison pocket?
So the manager yelled at him and said, "You're not going to do this again. You come in here and steal all the time." Probably. I'm used to that. Walgreens, of course. People love to steal. So then they held Short to the ground while they waited for the police. But then while they're holding him down, he shimmied out of his pants and then ran away naked. And then the officer deployed a taser at the naked man and struck him in the abdomen and genitals. There was a body cam video of this, of course, and he was shortly arrested, but then went to the hospital because Salvas is currently urinating in the background.
Michael J. Salvas has the bladder of a fucking 9-year-old little girl and has to piss every 20 minutes. So
Anyway, he was charged with resisting an officer without violence, resisting a store employee while committing a theft, and first-degree petty theft. So that's my news.
All right, so we're going to Save-A-Lot after this on the way to Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
I have some news if we're telling that one.
Come on, news. Okay.
It's back to India. Not the monkeys again.
Housekeeping.
But a man broke a Guinness Book of World Records record. Yeah. A man broke a Guinness World Record, I guess, when he used a sword to slice 75 pineapples in half in under 30 seconds.
World record?
It's a world record. They had volunteers hold pineapples on their head, and then he sliced, boom, boom, boom with the...
Did he scalp any people?
I don't think so. It didn't say anyone was injured.
do you guys have pineapples? Because I have a sword.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Ah.
Khanze
Is
got
this
this.
a lead up to it?
Maybe that's what's in the bag. The previous record
that for real?
was 60.
73
The previous
pineapples.
record was 61 bananas in 30 seconds. This man also holds the record for several things, but one being breaking concrete blocks with a hammer. That's all it said.
Hey,
Yeah, so it's pretty dangerous. So you have to say that 75 people held pineapples on their head.
he missed a
could-
prime opportunity.
I don't even
Could
know
have been
70
very
people.
dangerous. 75.
I don't even know 75 people.
We're gonna need our viewers to hold pineapples on top of their head. And
I think we have at
slice
least
them in half.
70.
Comment below if you want to have Khanze slice a pineapple on the top of your head.
Hashtag ElderGodPod3.
Yes.
We're not responsible for any injuries.
We're not. We'll have waivers. Don't worry about it.
No, remember our sponsor. We're good.
Yeah. Dole.
Dole.
Dole. All right.
So drink time.
It's drink of the week, and Khanze just left us.
I don't know where my sword went.
All right, we're not actually using the sword. All right, so drink of the week.
I think I saw Adam playing with it once.
Oh,
my
Adam
God.
is his stepson. He is 1 year old.
Come on.
Khanze, we need you over here to do drink of the week.
He's looking for the sword, man.
What are we gonna do with the sword? The people can't listen.
That's not a sword. That's a dinosaur and a stick.
It's close enough.
I don't think that'll cut a pineapple.
Tend the arms of the pineapple.
It sounds like you're murdering a cat.
It does.
Let me see this.
Wow.
Oh no, Neil's
Dick
coming
move.
up. All right, drink of the week.
Guess that.
You guys have to close your eyes for this one,
Or turn
And-
around.
or step out of the room. Keep an eye on them because I don't want them to know.
I'm gonna look at Khanze.
I'm excited about this drink of the week.
So am I.
All right.
What are you doing? Wait, there you go.
Tony, Franchise, and I were at the store last week.
Just about, yeah.
I don't remember what day it was. But we went to the store, and I had something in mind, but not exactly know exactly what I wanted. And I found something I said it's going to be perfect for the pod. Close your eyes or turn around.
My eyes are closed.
Over there.
It's been cold, so it's all good. We have cups this time.
Where was it purchased?
I can't say.
Why would they give it away?
You never know.
I forgot.
Is it an alcoholic beverage?
We cannot say.
I'm 30 days sober.
Oh.
You might have guessed it earlier.
I don't want to lose my chip.
Yeah, you might have guessed it earlier. This isn't going to be as fun.
Is it Waxy?
Is it semen?
Fuck. You're not supposed to know this shit.
Stop bringing up semen, man. Don't look, because I need to get another one. I have a few.
You said pineapple, so
Yeah, is it pineapple flavored Moxie?
doesn't eating pineapple make your semen taste better?
Yeah, man. Want to try it?
I guess you'll have to be a taste tester over here, pal.
I honestly would. Like, if I knew you ate pineapple, I'd test it out for the team.
This guy's just staring right at it. What the hell?
No
Me?
homo.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
My eyes are closed. My eyes are closed.
Close your eyes.
They're closed. You can pretend to punch me. I won't flinch. Look, I felt the wind. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a really bad flincher.
Give me a second.
Mike, come on, man. I've been waiting for like half a
I
year.
have to hide the thing.
Don't worry, I can cut it out all the way.
Yeah, we're in no rush.
We like time machine over here. What
I'm
else?
gonna start distributing the cups, but do not.
What are they gonna do? Like look.
Hold
I
up,
guess-
hold up. I screwed this up. Give me a second,
You
guys.
screwed it up? How do you
Yeah.
screw up pouring
Mike
the
screwed
beverage?
this up.
Tony knows how I screwed it up.
Are you
Yeah.
actually putting semen in
You
it?
gotta wait a second.
Well,
Hold up.
that's kind of one of the reasons why.
I'm gonna
he
open
I
my
cannot give
eyes.
this to you. No, close your eyes.
I'm gonna open my eyes and
What are
see
you trying to
Salvas
give
with
me,
his pants
Salvas?
down.
What are you trying to do to me?
Mike, put that back on, man.
Wait, what's going on?
Is this rat poisoning?
Well, we're gonna say that one of Thad's bucket list maybe cut off.
I've eaten
The
semen.
Park Ranger one?
Yes, that one.
Where are you taking me?
Billboard?
Oh my god.
Shout outs to.
I didn't think this through when I was doing this.
You didn't think it through.
Oh,
Are you done pouring this damn drink,
it's
Salvas?
just poor. Give me a second.
I'm very parched right now.
All right, we're just gonna do it.
All right.
No. Do it right. Do it right.
All right, you want to do it right? I want to do it right. Give me a second.
Is this like a mixed drink?
It was a wild card. It's a wild card. I'm fucking calling it. It's a wild card.
Well, let's just let it. Give me a second.
So a wild card is when you mix 5 random drinks.
Is it 5? Because
Three's the minimum.
3 the minimum.
Because we were at
Neil.
Chick-fil-A.
Neil at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Shout out to Chick-fil-A, Chickpea.
Oh my
Okay.
god, this man is ecstatic in making my drink. I don't know if the viewers know this or not, but I love mixed drinks. I just throw all
Mixed
of them.
drinks meaning sodas from a fountain machine.
So how are we supposed to guess
Or
this
anything
is a
else.
wild card?
Well, it's
Well, you'll know.
You guys trick us.
Tony is a chronic alcoholic.
So it's
I am actually.
So this is a wild card that involves Moxie. That's my current guess right now.
You want to guess, Khanze?
I'm gonna guess it's a wild card of Moxie, semen, and
Gatorade.
yeah, maybe Gatorade. I don't know.
Are you reading off of
This
our
one's
notes,
gonna
pal?
be mine.
I know Salvas.
Okay, I'm gonna do a crazy guess right now. Moxie, alcoholic beverage. There's too many to count. Pepsi, no, Coke, not Pepsi, Coke, lemonade, and semen.
You did take a long time. Like you probably could
All
have.
right,
jerked off
don't
all the
move because I'm gonna get mine.
I'm going crazy. I'm
I've
going
got
crazy.
more. I've got more. Don't
I'm going
worry.
crazy.
All right, I'm gonna hand it to you guys.
time. Is there an X on your cup? Or one of our cups.
I'm gonna hand it to you. They're in. You can't really tell by the color because they're in purple cups. Hold. Here it is. Have a smell. Have a sip.
There's beer. in
I'm
there.
excited.
I'm scared.
What are you drinking?
I just taste beer.
It tastes not good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna give that a not good. Can I open my eyes?
What is it? Yeah, open your eyes. You're not gonna know what it is.
This is alcohol with Moxie.
No.
There's no Moxie.
There's no mix to
Oh, there's
this.
no Moxie?
No, I had too much-
This is one drink.
I had too much foam.
Oh, it's just one drink.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
put
bro.
your fucking shitty Canadian beers in this.
No.
Is it Canadian beer?
No.
What is it?
Is
It is.
Is it Rolling Rock?
It is a Brita Purple Haze from the Brita Brewing Company. There that is. I have a whole case if you guys are not wanting, but it doesn't sound like you guys are
Raspberry?
fans. Raspberry Lager, Purple Haze.
I don't want it.
It's not. I no, almost.
So I got some info on Purple Haze, and there's a connection here. Oh, fuck.
He's driving. You can't put him that much.
Look, I'm gonna spill it. They got all your germs in that now.
We're pouring a drink into
I'm
something.
putting this over here.
I
I got
have the
myself a bottle.
coronavirus.
You want a bottle, Tony? Here's another one.
I'll keep drinking out of it.
All right, so I have some news on a Brita. This is a Brita Purple Haze out of New Orleans. more or less.
That was
Not
that's
really
my-
out of New Orleans.
That's my city.
Not far from New Orleans. Purple Haze, and I have a little write-up from the company. It's a lager brewed with real raspberries, added after filtration. It's brewed with Pilsner, wheat malts, Vanguard hops. The berries add a fruity aroma, tarty taste, tarty sweet taste, subtle purple color, and a haze. Now,
What's that white stuff on the floor over there?
oh, this is hold up. As you search Purple Haze, it's marijuana. Like that's like a nickname for some sort of marijuana name.
You're opening another one?
A purple. This is mine now. And then Jimi Hendrix's song Purple Haze. So.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
There's a JoJo stand. It's called Purple
Yeah. Oh
Haze.
yeah. Want to talk about that?
Is this Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. As Mr. America.
You got that on
Captain
a road
America.
trip, right?
You want to hear about this?
What?
This is Mr. America. No, he was a character, Mr. America.
Okay.
My parents, my sister, they go to Florida, Clearwater, Florida. They go to Hogan's Beach Shop. Without me, of course. I don't go on this trip. And they go, and this is what they get me.
Can you explain to the viewers what it is?
It's
They
a
don't
Hulk,
got eyes.
It's a Hulk Hogan Mr. America bottle opener, and it's his mouth, his teeth of the bottle opener. So that's pretty cool. I also want to talk about this again. New Orleans, it's kind of like Mardi Gras week, there.
King cake. Elder God.
King cake. They also make sodas. They make root beer. They make a king cake soda.
What?
Yep. And some of the other beer names,
I'm going.
since we got a New Orleans person with us, if that's what you call them. Bayou Bootlegger Hard Root Beer.
That
Big
sounds
Easy IPA.
How can a liquid be hard?
Mardi Gras
That's Khanze.
rock. So that's it. I'm a little disappointed you guys didn't like the raspberry. I'm excited for it, so I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
drinking it.
I will say I'm not a beer guy. It's not bad.
I like it.
It's good. I don't taste the raspberry though.
How much did you pay for it?
It was a 6-pack, was about $9.
Fair enough. If it was like expensive, I wouldn't like it. But as like a $9 6-pack, I'm okay with it.
So where did you buy it?
I like it. Table and Vine.
Yeah.
They had several different raspberry ones, but then we settled on this because look at the bottle. It's kind of cool. It's like purple and blue and green. Is that green or yellow?
The fuck do you see green?
And the letters, they're fun.
That's yellow, dude.
All right, it's yellow. I was at the Big Y in Wilbraham. They have alcohol there. Table and Vine and Big Y are the same thing, but not all the Big Ys sell beer and wine and all that shit. So I was scouting around. I was like, you know what? I kind of want something, and I kind of had this in mind. And I'm walking around the store. They don't have it. And this is a. Let me get into it. This is a. Wait. This is a. This brand, this brewing company, Abrita. This is the most common one around. Like I was looking on the website, you can't find any other beers, but you can find Purple Haze. But they didn't have it at Big Y.
Yo, what's the deal with Big Y? Every time I go there, I'm just like, why? But then, what's the deal with Table and Vine? Every time I go there, man, that's fine.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Wow.
Preach.
Wow. He came up with that. Was a good one, man.
Nice. That was nice.
Handshake.
I'm shaking his hand. That was a good one. I want everyone there to clap,
You're recording, right?
cheer. Yeah, it's recording.
I want the fans to know that.
Thank God.
So yeah, that's our drink. If anyone wants one, doesn't look like anybody does. There's
Got
more in the
to be
fridge.
some
I'll take a
kinda
few
way
home.
out of
Yes,
here.
a few. You get maybe one, maybe one.
Okay.
I didn't invite everybody to take them home.
Oh, okay. I only drove you.
You can have them. Don't worry. Okay. So that's drink of the week.
We should make a list of top 5 Jimi Hendrix songs.
I don't know.
Maybe for a song of the week at some point.
All right.
Speaking of song of the week, we
Speaking
have
of
2 song of the weeks, but we're gonna split them up.
It's songs of the week.
Songs of the week.
Oh, we didn't do one last time, so. Well, last week.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Well, no, I mean like last week.
Oh, okay.
No one likes that explanation.
I like
Sure.
it.
All right. So our guest, Tony Franchise, has our first song of the week. Tony, take it from here.
All right. Our first song of the week comes from Rush. Unfortunately, about January, their drummer unfortunately passed away from brain cancer. He's been fighting it for 3.5 years.
No one knew.
No one knew. He's been keeping it a secret. The only people who knew was very close friends of his.
Very, very.
And
Close friend.
he died on Tuesday, January 7th, 2020. No one knew until the Friday of. Blew my mind. Big Sal over here was the first one to tell me.
Yeah, I wanted to be that guy.
Yeah, he was that guy.
I broke the news to this
I heard
young
it,
man.
I heard it at work. My boss told me. I was like, who? And I
Yeah.
was like, Rush. I'm like, oh, I like her.
Yeah, big time Rush.
Yeah, big time Rush.
No.
Solid.
The original Rush.
So
I like
Canadian
BTS.
trio.
I say we have a moment of silence for Neil Peart. Thank you. Neil Peart, you're always in our hearts.
Yes.
All right, so any info on Rush, or you want to go right into the song?
What do you want to know? I know.
Give us a little rundown. The other band members.
All right, so you got Geddy Lee. He's a lead vocalist, bass guitarist, plays keyboard. He's got a whole bunch of other stuff. You got Alex Lifeson. He is a lead guitarist. He also does a little bit of keyboard. He's the backup vocalist. And then you got Neil Peart, guy who played amazing drums. Guy who
I heard
best
about
drummer
that guy.
plays.
Didn't he die recently?
Yeah, where'd you hear that from?
You.
Oh shit!
Moment of silence.
But
Moment of silence.
he was
Moment of silence. Thank you.
top 3 drummers of the world right there.
Who are the other two?
Would
Would you say?
Lars.
Give me another person you would say is one
Okay,
of the
well,
top drummers in the world. Just one more.
Chad Smith.
Oh fuck! What's the guy? The guy's a one-handed drummer because he lost his arm. This is a real thing. Look it up. He lost his
Fred
arm in an
Fox.
accident. No.
All right, let's get into the song.
Alright,
Okay, so this is the song. I'm gonna cut it out.
We didn't even introduce the song yet.
no.
Oh yeah, what's
no.
the song?
Jesus Christ, assholes. It's Headlong Flight.
Headlong Flight.
It's off their most recent album, Clockwork Angels. The album was recorded on June 8th, 2012. The song was actually recorded on April 19th, 2012. It was their second single from that the album. Pretty good song. My favorite song of the album.
All right, so I think everyone should give it a listen right now.
Yes.
All right, so pull it up. Somebody pull it up.
Okay, so we shall be cutting this part out. We'll see you guys after a short commercial break.
Whoa, the Fireman Chili Special? Nice!
Yeah, I've got 3-alarm heartburn.
Time to roll out the Rolaids.
Rolaids gives you rapid relief of heartburn and neutralizes 44% more acid than Tums.
Attaboy!
Rolaids, that's how you spell relief.
And that was Song of the Week. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Let me tell you something. I used to be a Rush doubter,
You were.
and Tony knows this. Because I was ribbing them a lot of times. Like, Rush, they're no good, overrated. I think overall Rush is a little underrated. They have some good music. And that was a good song. That was a good song. What album was that?
Clockwork Angels.
Clockwork Angels. It was good. You know, I'm going to listen to more from the album.
My Rush songs, I like. Is it YYZ or XYZ?
YYZ.
YYZ, Guitar Hero 2. Good song. I'm really good at it too. Expert. I also know Tom Sawyer, obviously.
That was a good song.
Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song. I think it's a lot of people's favorite Rush
Yeah,
song.
it's 2112.
That's like 30 minutes.
It's 20 minutes.
Is Limelight a Rush song?
It is.
All right, that's my favorite.
Actually, all 3 of you have the same album.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. So is that their biggest album?
Moving Pictures is probably their most popular, I would say.
And-
Until this one. Actually, this one I think beat it.
In the course of their existence, was that album at the height of their popularity?
This was actually this latest
This one?
album.
Wow. People were craving it.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it kind of came out of nowhere. The hit single I think hit the top 20s, and I want to say it was Caravan, either Caravan or Headlong Flight, one or the other. But
Well, thank you, Tony, for bringing a guest and a song of the week.
no problem.
So,
So now, time has come for food review. Now today,
secret.
it's a secret, so no one knows what it is.
Should we turn around or should we?
He's been hyping this up for several
Yeah,
months
yeah,
now.
guys, close your eyes.
Several months.
Let's give it a week. Let's give it a week.
Okay, you guys can look down. So I brought Lunchables.
Oh,
Oh Jesus Christ!
oh, I'm hungry. Is that the only one you have?
Maybe.
Oh, he's got one for each of us. Yes.
Dude, I used to eat this every day.
I have
for
another
lunch.
box of Lunchables,
I want the pizza one.
Oh fuck no! I'll fight you.
and
over
I
it.
got a third box of Lunchables. So
Oh,
the
here we
first
go.
one here is the basic bitch. It's just a box. Just has the pizza, pepperoni. That's it.
I'm excited.
Shit,
The
that was
second
a
one
shit
is
right
the one you're more used to. It has
I've never had it.
This is chicken nuggets, and it comes with a drink and candy as it usually does. And then I saw this. I got the Lunchables Uploaded, which is like a big boy version of them. This one is tortilla chips. It comes with a water, Kool Aid,
Oh,
There you go.
housekeeping.
salsa, and fruit by the fruit.
Oh yeah,
But-
let's crack these open.
So which one do you want to try first? Want to choisir it? Want to...
How much do you pay for these?
My wonderful, beautiful girlfriend Misha, she covered it.
Are we saying this is the cheapest
This,
and
this
second?
is like less than $10.
Is the uploaded one the most expensive? I take it.
Yeah, this was the most expensive one. I was gonna get the dessert one, but I didn't want to spend that much. So.
Shout out to Jake Witowski. This was his all-time favorite lunch snack.
That's-
Lunch himself.
That's all I used to eat.
How many pizzas does it give us?
Oh, the pizza has 3, so we're going to
Oh,
split it.
all right.
I was told
I say we open up
Do chicken nugget.
the chicken, because this is weird. The chicken is sitting in that?
Yeah, hold on. I always got shot on because I would always eat mine cold.
The chicken?
Well, guess what?
No, the pizza.
We're eating it cold because
That's what you're supposed to.
Isn't it supposed to?
you can microwave them, but I want to emulate the schoolyard field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I'm sitting at school, I'm not going to warm these up.
There's no
Oh,
microwave.
like, what are you supposed to do? Go to the lunch lady and say, hey, I warm this shit up.
I did occasionally eat these, but they were more like snacks than lunch.
yeah.
Like, this would never fill me up.
No, but
I
that
was
was
too poor
all I
in
used to
school.
eat when I was like 5th and 6th grade, right there. Then I just stopped eating altogether, as you know.
Yeah, he's starting to eat now, but it's still pretty light.
Gotta get that one meal a day.
So that's like room temperature chicken nuggets? Like,
This is-
explain to us how this works.
Just eat it, bro.
Can I see the box?
Well, you take a chicken nugget, you dip it in the sauce, and you put it in your mouth.
How old are the nuggets?
Pretty old.
They're Oscar Mayer.
What is this ketchup? It looks like shit.
Is that ketchup?
Why didn't they give us a packet
So this
of
is
ketchup?
made by Heinz, so it's gonna be Heinz ketchup.
Is it?
It is. This is a
He did
Heinz
his research.
product. I did my research.
glad
you
you
told
did
me to.
research.
So, anyone grab a nugget?
What are these creatures on the front?
Oh, it's from the commercials.
Is it?
The nuggets are soggy.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
I don't know if I want to eat.
You got to.
Oh, yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I don't want to eat this.
Too bad.
I'll take a bite.
I'm gonna dip it in
All right,
ketchup.
let's dip in the
You,
ketchup.
guys dipping?
This is definitely gonna help it. How?
Wait, don't eat it
Oh,
yet.
shit. I'm gonna shit my brains out later. All right.
I don't know about that.
Okay, here we go. This is the Lunchable chicken nugget going in. It tastes like shit. I like it actually.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'll finish it, but no.
I'm not a chicken nugget guy to start,
I'm gonna try it without ketchup.
so to have a,
It's the same.
it's pretty much cold. It's not even room temperature,
It was a
Well,
really.
it's not really
tasty.
that cold. It's just,
but it's not.
It's chill.
It's not warm.
It's definitely processed.
The texture was odd.
Yes. I think
Yeah,
it's just
that-
because it was
That breading.
Okay,
I
well,
think it was sitting too long. I think that's the issue.
now it comes with these seriously strawberry nerds.
Yeah.
Seriously?
It's been a while since I've had nerds.
You are a nerd.
This is a part of a well-balanced lunch. The nerds.
Nerds are nerds. They take good.
I'll take a bit of this.
Nerds from the Willy Wonka franchise. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Oh shit.
Do you think someone exists that like their favorite candy is nerds?
My favorite candy used to be nerds.
Did
The
you also
strawberry?
like skin cats and like
Only on the
torture small
weekends.
animals? That makes sense.
And now it comes with a Capri Sun.
I
Regular
bet Darren
fruit
likes
punch.
nerds.
It comes with a Capri Sun, regular fruit punch.
Where the hell's the creepy?
I'm sure everyone. I'll say it.
You
Oh,
want it?
shit, all right, no.
You want it?
No,
You guys
no,
want it?
almost.
I'll take it.
Take it.
I got some of this purple haze over here.
Go have another one.
Okay, so our next one is
I
the
like it.
pizza one. Pizza pepperoni. They have a dessert pizza that tastes like poop.
Dessert?
This is
It's like
This is the iconic one. I'm excited.
yeah. This is like my favorite. Out of all.
I haven't had one of these in 10 years.
These are
So-
kinda gross.
There's only 3, so I'll let you guys have them because
Are we assembling our own?
you want it.
Can I go first?
You
I'm
just
excited.
don't want anyone else to touch your shit on it.
That might be true.
Do you have scissors for the sauce packet?
Oh no.
No,
gotta
you,
rip
you,
it out with
you
your
peel
fingers,
it.
bro.
Yeah, it's perforated.
They have your safety scissors at school.
They ain't give us safety.
There were no scissors like sitting in the cafeteria. But how do you open this?
You gotta rip it, bro. Let it
Come
rip.
on, dude. You were like
You're talking shit about the scissors and now you can't even open it.
I can't.
use your teeth.
How's the Capri Sun, Khanze?
It's pretty good. I haven't had a Capri Sun in a while.
Capri Sun's pretty.
Bringing back memories, man.
You seriously can't open it?
No.
Come on, Mike.
Check
Give
the-
it to me.
Check the drawer in front of the laptop.
Hey, scissors.
See, you're talking smack about the scissors. Look what's,
Yeah,
look what's
yeah.
going
But
on.
all I'm saying is there wouldn't be scissors.
Yeah, we'd
If
be
our
able
eating
to
is
open
this
it by
full.
now.
I want pepperoni.
How
All
clean
right.
are those scissors?
Hey,
so
do
is
we have
that-
enough pepperoni? Oh, we
Yeah,
got enough.
they give you a surplus.
All right, so I am putting on the pasta sauce, this pizza sauce in this case. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Matt Pasta.
don't-
if
you're
you're
just making
listening,
a
come
mess
on the
out
podcast.
All right,
That costs you invited.
you can be up next. You need a napkin.
You can get your cheese.
I'm going. I'm going to add some of the mozzarella cheese.
Is it mozzarella?
I
Can you
hope
confirm
so.
this?
It looks like mozzarella.
We're gonna say it's mozzarella.
This is no Little Caesars, I'm sure.
Nothing's Little Caesars except for Little Caesars.
A little bit of that cheese.
What was that new Little Caesars thing they had? It was like
They're delivering or something. You were Khanze.
no, they had like a new pizza that came out. It was really
Oh,
good.
isn't it like half breadsticks? And
Oh yeah. It was half breadsticks. I cut you off, man.
I love Little Caesars. No, it's okay.
You like it?
Oh, it tastes the same way I remember.
No, Jake Witowski, wouldn't he just eat the pepperonis?
Just a roni, and he would give away the cheese and this little bread thing to anyone around him sitting at lunch.
You
Yes.
talking about BJ?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, BJ.
He never ate the whole thing.
He used to. I'm not gonna deflame him in case he shoots us. So.
Yeah, so let's just stop.
He's a good guy.
That's true. This was his favorite lunch.
You have still have his number? Text him.
I might send him the link to this.
BJ, come on the podcast.
Dude, I know where he is every Tuesday. We can.
Actually, we shouldn't.
Is he part of the library?
I don't want to know. I don't want him to know where I live.
There's a library.
You don't even
group
live here.
That goes to the library like every day. Not every day, but every week.
Every week.
They used to come
Amazing.
into Walgreens.
Amazing.
I'm hungry, so this tastes extra good.
Oh my god, this is bringing back so much
I had
memories.
pizza for lunch today. I went out.
I got real pizza.
They say hunger is the best spice you can put on
How
any
was your
food.
pizza?
Pretty good. Not as good as this, though.
Glad you guys enjoyed it. So the last one is the Nachos. Nacho Grande. So first off, it comes with two different dippings. It comes with cheese and salsa
On their own, too.
on their own. And I'm mixing this up.
Oh, they give us a bag.
That's not what I was expecting. I like it. It's the Kool Aid. All kinds of fruit. Oh, I forgot.
Didn't you just
No,
say
that's a fruit by the foot.
Oh, my bad.
We need a Patreon.
Did it come with the water?
Yes, it came
Yeah,
with the
it
water. It came with a little tiny. Oh, I got a picture. Hold up. It's with bam. Right near the mic, Michael. What the fuck? Okay, so this is what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna make the Kool Aid first. So this is the bad Kool Aid. You have to like make yourself. I like the pre-made stuff.
That's not traditional Kool Aid.
No, it's not.
So what you want, man?
That's supposed to be
Can I
what
peel
make it
this
pop.
off so it's safe from time?
Oh, you in a rush?
No, just
Big-
so
A big time rush?
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence. A big time rush. Cancellation.
Apparently, they were ripping off a lot of the monkeys as well. If you guys
no
know.
one can beat the monkeys.
No one can beat the monkeys.
Why did Lunchables make things so hard to open that is made for kids?
Yeah, that was tough too.
Do I have to shake it?
You guys are just pussies.
By the time you make your lunch here, the lunch period is over.
That's why you gotta get good at it.
Shaking it, shaking it, shakiny, shaking.
Yeah, shake weight.
One time I went to Uno's and got a margarita, and the guy named Basil, Elder God, he did this basil dance to shake it up.
Basil
for me.
dance.
Believe it or not, I've heard this story about 5 times.
It's a good story, man.
And it cost you about $10, right? But you didn't know the margarita cost $10.
And, okay, the sign said $2.99 margaritas. I didn't know that was not included.
What kind of margarita?
It was a tropical margarita. It had Swedish fish in it.
Oh, wow.
All right, we're going to Uno after the
Yeah.
pod.
Uno's might be S tier for me now.
Uno's is pretty good.
You coming with us or?
No, I have to
ditch
go
us?
home.
Okay.
We don't even know where we're going.
No,
So
no.
start get the ideas flowing.
Hold on.
I went out earlier today and fucking. I gotta get up at 4 now.
So,
Like,
wait, you were the one who said Thursday, right?
Hey, he was available.
Yeah, I was available Thursday for the podcast.
Again, we cannot open the bag.
Yeah, we needed this one.
So,
Guys are horrible at
Everyone
opening
grab
bags.
chip.
Fucking Lunchables.
Oh, it's
which
like
one are we
little
going
chips?
for first?
We'll try the salsa.
How is this even a lunch?
Yeah, they're hungry. Are we just all fat?
My
Is that
mom
what
would
the issue is?
never let me take these for lunch because they weren't an actual lunch. They're like chips, you know?
I really don't like salsa. I'll give a little dip.
Little tap.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Oh Jesus, Mike! You just took the whole thing.
You know, double dip them.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's potato chip.
I'm not George Costanza.
Not horrible.
Instead of cheese. I don't really like cheese that much. I'm like the opposite of Khanze.
It's not your cheese.
Khanze likes cheese.
I like cheese.
Can I have some cheese?
Go ahead.
Does it beat the salsa?
Have any of you guys
It may be
had,
the salsa.
have any of you guys had peanut butter and cheese sandwiches before?
What the hell?
No.
I've not.
Oh, I agree. The cheese is good.
You double dipped.
I did not. It's the
You
fresh
double
chip.
dipped. And for the record, you double dipped.
Maybe they had get enough of that cheese. Maybe.
I'm still going cheese.
I'm not a
Let
big
me
fan
see. A
of
little,
them.
more
Okay.
cheese, a little more cheese on that.
I'm going crazy mode. I'm gonna do both.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Here we go.
That is not going to be on the podcast next episode. Moment
If
of
anyone's
silence.
listening, please call the police and send them over here to our studio.
I'm gonna try the Kool Aid water now.
We need an EMT immediately.
How are you going to distribute this fruit by the foot?
By inches.
I was able to open it.
By
Oh
inches.
shit!
Someone get a yardstick.
Measure this out. I want equal slices.
Remember when there used to be like things printed on it?
Yeah.
Yep.
You could like tattoo yourself or something?
We can rip it in half.
Those are more like the fruit roll-up, so.
You can hang yourself.
You can still
Good old
do that.
days.
Kool Aid's big. You want to take a swig of that?
I do. With strawberry or cherry?
No, it was so bad.
You eat the plastic.
You always gotta eat the plastic. That's where all the nutrients is.
Probably is. It's
Oh, this
probably
is-
better
this
for
is
you than
punch.
the fruit by
This is
the foot.
the fruit roll up going in. It's alright.
Yeah. Anybody else want to sip of this?
Animals. Oh, Khanze.
I want some fruit by the foot.
It's really good. Is it actually a foot?
We gotta measure
More
it.
than a foot.
We should have measured it.
I took like 8 inches. I also took a lot of that fruit by the foot.
That's a good one. I'll
Want
give
some
you
fruit by
that.
the foot?
I'm all set.
You want chips?
This is the best one out of the 3, I think.
Yeah.
Like, the pizza was awesome, but the fruit by the foot
I mean,
and
the
the Kool-Aid.
The Kool Aid and the fruit by the foot.
Oh, you
I wasn't
if-
impressed with the nachos.
If we're measuring about the stuff that's inside the box, this has it beat hands down.
Yeah, this is the most expensive uploaded.
I'm gonna say pizza was the best for me.
Yes, I'm gonna agree
But-
with Khanze.
This is a pizza uploaded one too.
But the contents, I feel like you're getting more quality out of the pizza one than the chips. If the
Yes.
pizza was in with this one with the fruit by the foot, this $10 meal.
This is just like chips.
They should
it's
make.
like garbage.
They should do make your own Lunchables.
Customize them.
Yeah.
Build-A-Bear.
Like
With
Build-A-Bear.
Lunchables.
This was a great snack.
It was.
This is better than I expected. Thank you, Thad.
Yeah, this-
And
this-
Misha,
this
who
was solid.
You guys are touching
purchased these.
snack as soon as I pulled it out.
That was solid.
All right, 3 hints.
I'm excited. We got to review them all.
The nuggets were weird though.
Yeah, the nuggets were the worst out of all of them. We're gonna be honest.
So which one?
Nuggets.
Oh yeah, they're
gonna
terrible.
say the
Don't
nug-
ever buy the nuggets.
Yeah, or at
Yeah.
least if you are, don't let them thaw out.
Oh yeah, I got some notes for Lunchables.
I'm gonna say the nachos were the worst.
Like even if you microwave them, it'd be shitty.
You gotta leave them frozen, or like not
They're-
frozen, but chilled. I
They're
think
like
they got
pasty.
Yeah.
they got warm and they got like soggy and shit.
Ketchup was a little strange. I
Yeah.
feel like it could have been a packet of ketchup because they gave us a packet of sauce, or even like this.
Again,
It was not enough ketchup.
I think the issue was it was sitting too long. It's alright.
Oh no, that's how it
Yeah.
naturally works.
Yes.
So
Just don't
Lunchables
understand it.
is owned by Heinz. I'm bringing out my inner Salvas here. Got notes. It was introduced in 1988 in Seattle, and then had a national release in 1989. And there's about 26 variations
26?
at least.
Oh,
So I think about you have the cracker and ham, cracker and turkey,
What?
cracker and
I
cheese
don't.
ham.
I
There's a
don't-
bunch
I
of
forgot
cracker
about
ones.
those. So we might be going to Big Y after this. Looking at the Lunchables.
Go to Walmart.
Walgreens. Does Walgreens sell Lunchables?
Lunchables. Excuse me. Walgreens sells the pizza one and the crackers one.
Ham?
I don't know.
Fruit by the foot. It has a warning on here saying peel the fruit snack from the paper backing before eating, and it also says it on the actual packaging.
They want
for
to
it,
make
too.
double sure.
There's a lot of writing on this one.
A lot of warnings.
How much is the uploader? Do we have any idea? Is that like a $6 meal?
$5?
$5?
Maybe like, yeah, 5, something like that.
It
That's
looks
$5.
slick, but it was like
It's pretty good for $5.
really.
You could buy a whole bag of chips and some salsa
Yeah.
for cheaper than that.
What would you get a fruit by the foot and Kool Aid?
But you got the name recognition brand on that. You're bringing if you're rolling up with the schoolyard on that.
I think the nachos were the worst one.
Can we talk about really? Can we talk about the brand of water we got?
Oh wait, there are also not enough chips because we're empty now,
Yeah, it's
and
even
I'm
say-
hungry still. And we ate the pizzas. The nuggets are still here, right?
Abso Pure water.
This is made for 4-year-olds though.
Look at the water. It looks dumb. Like I don't like the way it looks.
It looks like very generic.
Like if I start, I would think this is like a store brand.
It's no
water.
Poland Springs.
Lunchables pretty good. Now, Khanze, I believe you have your song of the week.
Yeah, I wanted to do song of the week, but Tony already said he was going to do his. But I was adamant that I should do a song of the week because I heard the song. It's pretty awesome. It's this guy on YouTube that I started following. His name is Airsoft Fatty, and he did a freestyle. He posted this video out of the blue. The song is called Windy City, and it's a real banger. If you guys want to take a listen to it, link will be in the description. I don't know, want to listen to it or?
I think Mikey's looking.
Yeah, we'll give it a listen. So we'll be right back, fellas.
Moxie?
I'm sorry?
Moxie, you actually drink that stuff?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
What are you talking about? I love Moxie.
Well, if you love it so much, why don't you go and marry it?
So that was, what was that guy's name?
Airsoft Fatty. Give him a subscribe.
We'll have,
I'm
him on,
gonna.
we'll have him on the podcast.
Maybe he's
There's some good stuff in that video. Some pizza.
yeah.
I'm hungry now,
That
so
looked pretty good.
it was no Lunchables pizza, but some
Mike, are you hungry?
deep dish pizza. It's not real pizza. I'm gonna put that out there.
Excuse me?
That Chicago deep dish is not
Oh.
authentic pizza.
I agree.
Okay.
It's pizza, but it's not pizza, like Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Hot and ready.
All right, we love Little Caesars. We're fans. I could go for some Little Caesars.
Right. So
Hint, hint.
hint, hint.
No.
We are now gonna hop on into our media segment. This is where we talk about movies, TV shows, anything media related.
Can I kick it off?
You're kicking it off, man.
All right, so if anybody listening out there is an Impractical Jokers fan, like Tony and I, hardcore fans. Also, there's an episode tonight. I didn't record it. Just thought of it now. Just thought of it now. Impractical Jokers, the movie, came out last Friday to select theaters. All right, big fan. I've been a fan since the very beginning. I know Tony's not a fan from the very beginning.
It was a few episodes a
little later. I'm from the beginning. We're season 8, I believe, now.
Yes.
And this movie's been in the works for about 2 years. You got it?
I remember when it came out, like first came out. I don't know who I watched it with, but I remember seeing it when it first came out. I haven't really watched it. Like, I know of it, though.
You gotta watch it.
I mean, so often I'll catch it on
So
TV.
to explain, it's 4 friends from high school. This is how their introduction works. And they challenge each other to do crazy things in public.
Like what?
Pulling different stunts.
If your notes were
saying, I didn't write notes on this because I figured I could free flow it and then
the audience doesn't know that, so
challenges like in a grocery store, for example, throwing stuff in people's carts, taking stuff out of people's carts, working as cashiers, saying crazy shit, tagging people with balloons on ice skates while they're skating around an ice rink. Let's pick some examples, some good ones. So you have to do like focus group presentations where the presentation is created by the other guys. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what's going to pop up on the screen. And then if they cannot complete the challenge, they get a thumbs down. At the end of every episode, one person becomes the night's biggest loser, and normally that's Sal Vulcano. So there's 4 guys. Sal Vulcano, my favorite.
Elder God?
Isn't he gay?
He might be an elder god at some point if we start introducing new elder gods.
He will.
James Murray.
Isn't he gay?
I don't think he's gay. You would think he's gay, though.
There's a possibility.
Yeah, but like some things allude that he's not, but some
Murray's
things
my
allude that he
favorite.
is. Murray's everyone's least favorite. You got Joe Gatto and Brian Q. Murray.
Oh.
And let me tell you something. There has been rumors the last few years that this movie was going to come out. And finally, it kind of sprung up out of nowhere.
It did.
Where we were thrown the trailer like on Twitter or something, and announced that it was coming in like a month. And it came out to select theaters, so it was not everywhere, and they had to get a certain amount of box office buys last weekend, and it's going to be in almost all theaters this upcoming weekend. By the time you're listening to this, it's probably already out. But it was a great movie. Tony, give us some input on the movie.
It's amazing. It was challenges. There was new challenges. It was longer. I think the issue with the shows is it's not as long as you'd like it. This movie fixed that up.
No commercial breaks.
No commercial.
If you watch the show, you understand that the commercial breaks, I don't even know how to say it. They really kind of like...
They leave you...
You know they're coming in certain instances because it's every week. They tease you, and then you go to commercial and you have to come back. There were none of this in this movie, but I could feel them coming out, and like when they would normally happen in the show, it didn't happen in the movie.
What if they actually put commercials in the movie?
I think that would.
I think that would have been even better.
I think it would.
The premise of the movie, it was a mix of like the TV show and then the acting. Like it was an actual movie. They started off with these guys in the early '90s in high school. It was like a throwback, yes.
Yeah, they're all like in their high school getup.
They're in Staten Island, and they're picking each other up. And what kind of car?
It was a Crown Victoria.
89 Crown Victoria, I believe.
Yes.
Q's driving around picking everybody up, and it's comical. They're going to a Paula Abdul concert. They sneak in wearing security guard jackets.
Did that really happen?
Yes, it did. The movie did. And they end up on stage. Paula Abdul, Joe jumps on stage, is like dancing with them.
He's
and
trying
everything.
to hype it up.
Yeah, hype up Paula Abdul. All the guys end up on stage, and Paula Abdul clotheslines Sal Vulcano in the throat. She says that she will get back to kind of get her revenge on them. And then we fast forward 30 years. She recognizes them in a diner or something. No, it wasn't a Nuno's. It was a
Red Lobster.
It was a Red Lobster. And a Red Lobster, and she invites them to go to Miami to a party. I'm kind of really spoiling this whole movie now. Now that I think about it. She only gives them 3 tickets. This is all in the
this
trailer.
Is in the trailer, is it?
Gives them 3 tickets, so they decide on their way to Miami from Staten Island, they're going to compete in the challenges that they do in the show, and whoever has the most losses doesn't go to the party.
Whoa.
But it's a great movie. What we were really hoping were cameos from the... If you watch the show enough, you understand that the side characters are the crew members.
Yep.
And the family and the side friends of the 4 guys. Like in the opening scene, I wanted to see Sal's dad. If you know the show, Sal's dad is the best. And he always comes in at funny punishments.
Yep.
I don't know, 4 minutes in the show, we see Sal's dad. That really made the movie for me.
Spoiling.
Could have been done by then. I could have walked out by then.
Yeah,
Casey Jost was in the movie as well.
Casey Joe, yeah.
He played a good part, prominent part in the movie. He's in the trailer as well, I believe.
Yes,
so
I
not really
believe.
spoiling it. He's Paula Abdul's assistant.
But
You're spoiling the whole movie, man.
we're just hyping it up. There's still a lot of stuff.
We want you
in
to
the
see this movie. Yeah, there's a lot.
Was it funny?
Oh, it was hilarious. It was great.
That's all that matters.
And the Jokers last weekend were surprising people across the country going to movie theaters and doing it again this weekend, all over the country. Cleveland, Texas,
You name it.
Philly,
Cleveland
New York.
show?
Good show. I know someone that looks like Cleveland Brown. I give the movie 69 out of 10.
Nice.
Any other input? And if you've never seen the movie, haven't seen the show, watch both. True TV, 10 o'clock, or on True TV any time of day, because that's all they show on that pretty much.
Yeah.
What does it stream on?
It was on Netflix. I think they just took it off Netflix.
I hope it's on Disney Plus.
Damn it.
It's not on Hulu.
I just got Netflix too.
Yeah, I think they had taken it off.
They only had like the first
Are we
season or
missing
something.
anything?
Not without spoiling the whole time.
Oh well, we've seen them live. We do the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just
They're good quality entertainment.
good show. Honest quality.
It is. It's you watch one episode, you'll be hooked for real.
You feel like you're actually part of the friend
And then
group.
Thad's kind of like smirking over here, and Tony and I are just talking about the show. He watches shitty television. So
What do I watch this shitty?
you're gonna tell us about a show you watch shitty with Jim Carrey.
What's wrong with Jim Carrey?
You want to segue into that? Go ahead.
What's
No,
wrong
you
with Jim...
tell me. I got this gripe with Jim Carrey. I don't want to discuss it now.
Why?
What did
go
Jim
ahead.
Carrey do?
What did Jim Carrey do to
Go
you?
ahead.
What did
Go
he
ahead.
do to
Tell
you?
us about your
careless
media.
What's your
night.
problem with Jim Carrey?
Okay, so anyway, I watched Sonic the Hedgehog. Great film. I'm going to say it's Elder God worthy because the Elder God Jim Carrey was in it. But now that I talk about it. Ben Schwartz played Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you something. It's a video game movie. You're going to think it's pretty bad. It's going to be poopy. But it was really good.
Well, I did hear a lot of rumors that Sonic looked really shitty.
So, yeah, in the beginning, Sonic was shitty. But then, everyone was so mad about it,
Do you like a makeup?
they completely redid it.
But that's when the first trailer came out.
Yeah, the first trailer was poopy Sonic. No, they made a different Sonic. It actually looked like Sonic, basically, the new one. And honestly, I don't think the movie would have done that good if they didn't update Sonic.
Well, it was getting a lot of what do you call it?
Publicity.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Publicity.
Oh, I forgot I had something.
So this made $216 million in the box office. Second film, highest grossing in 2020 so far. And
Joker's right behind it.
Hope so.
and it's also the best opening weekend for any video game film of all time.
Oh.
Well, it's-
Nice.
of all time.
Personally, the greatest video game film is Pixels.
Get the fuck out of here, Pixels.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. Though.
Really?
Pixels?
Pixels. I think Kevin James is in Pixels.
I don't know who's in it. It's a shitty movie.
Adam Sandler, right? Was
Yeah,
somewhere in
it's an Adam Sandler shitty movie.
Can we get into why you don't like Jim Carrey?
Yeah,
No, let's not gonna.
there? This is gonna
Why
have
do
to
you not
come up
want
with
it?
that.
Maybe
Why
this
do
will
you
just
not
be a
wanna talk about
recurring thing, like every time Jim Carrey comes up.
Anyway, I also
Any
been
more
watching Kidding, which is on Showtime. Remember last week I was talking about free Spotify, you get Showtime and Hulu? Well, I finally used Showtime and I noticed Kidding was on there.
I don't remember you telling us, but
It happened. I got it. I know Jim Carrey was in it. And I love Jim Carrey. I don't know why I got a big gripe with him. Man, he's from Canada. You like Canada?
no.
What?
Man,
What
only
the
goes-
fuck?
There goes that.
I'll be there in a month.
Anyway, Kidding, really good show. Sonic the Hedgehog, really good movie. Go watch him.
All right.
Dumb and Dumber.
Let's make a Jim Carrey
Truman
tier
Show. Mask.
list. Liar, liar. Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Mr. Popper's
How about that today?
If we're gonna go,
Me, Myself, and Irene.
I love that movie.
All right.
Yes, Man.
Yes Man.
Yes, Man
That's
is
maybe the best one.
I Love You, Philip Morris.
Oh, Batman and Robin. He was in that. No, Batman Forever. Batman Forever. Who's the Riddler?
Batman Forever. He was the Riddler. Jim Carrey's pretty good.
He's okay.
You mentioned Truman Show. I like Truman Show.
Oh, all right. Truman Show's the number one movie.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
probably the best one.
it really is an excellent movie.
Mimi, cheer up.
Is it on
Watch
that list?
Impractical Jokers, then watch The Truman Show. You ever seen Truman Show, Tony?
I don't believe I
You
have.
should watch it.
You should probably watch Truman Show and then watch Impractical Jokers.
It makes you rethink life.
You should probably watch Truman Show, then Liar Liar, then Ace Ventura, then Ace Ventura 2.
I've never
then
seen
Me,
Ace
Myself,
Ventura.
and Irene, then Yes Man.
You've
then
never
Mr.
seen
Papa's
Ace Ventura?
Penguins,
No,
then
not
Sonic the
Ace
Hedgehog,
Ventura.
and then Impractical Jokers.
Listen, if we're gonna shit Impractical Jokers, I'll start my own podcast.
Everyone in the comments, can you go kill Salvas?
This is
When-
the
once
second
it
time
is.
you're like threatening this.
No
poor
threatening.
man.
All right, let's just segue into
This
Elder
man
God.
hates Jim Carrey and he's never seen Ace Ventura.
Everyone in the comments, list your favorite Jim Carrey movie.
And also in the comments, list your favorite Impractical Joker.
I'm not even talking shit about him.
Your favorite tender.
I like Impracticable Jokers.
I also
want to
mention
smack about Jim
I also
Carrey.
want to mention this. The Impractical Jokers are known as the Tenderloins when they're not on the show. The show is an Impractical Jokers. When they tour, it's the Tenderloins. The Tenderloins are in the movie.
They started off as a comedy group.
Yes, like an improv made it to stardom.
Yes.
No, but I thought about that. Tenderloins is a good name too.
It is.
So, Elder Guy of the Week, Jim Carrey. So, Jim Carrey's been around since...
No, he's not the Elder Guy of the Week.
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Elder Guy of the
Did he
Week.
really-
Guy Fieri.
Whoa!
Guy Fieri.
Oh yeah, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because you're going to Flavor Town.
Oh, shit. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. All right, I'm going to do
Too late now.
Do it again.
Yeah, Guy Fieri.
Wait a second. I got it.
Also, an
What comes-
Impractical Jokers cameo in Murr's Punishment when he was in the IT, or not IT, what was it? It was the punishment where he had to say like a boss all the time, and
Oh yes. All right. Before we get into Jim Carrey, Guy.
Yeah, you wish.
Cut this out. Before we get into Guy Fieri, I think it was. Is it this season? It might be last season.
Either 7th or 8th.
James Murray's punishment was it Tumblr?
It was a Tumblr, and he had to keep repeating
Yep.
like a boss and interrupt everybody.
Murr had to go into this like corporate meeting at Tumblr, even though it's not really corporate. Imagine like a social media office, everybody's like in flip-flops and stuff, Hawaiian shirts, and they're at this meeting. Murr has to sit into the crowd, and he's dressed like a 20-year-old college student, and he has to repeat these things that they're telling him in an earpiece. And one of them was like a boss, and he says it over and over and over again. He's getting people stirred up. People around him are like calling security. I think they want to get this guy out of here. And then I think it was Joe.
Yes.
Joe knows Guy Fieri, so he I guess around the office at Tumblr, they're big fans of Guy Fieri. They have like banners of him hanging up. So they call Guy Fieri, and they get him on the phone. Oh, hold up! There's a cabinet here, and Thad's trying to screw around. He's jacking off over here, and he hits his head on the back of the cabinet and ruins the story. But Guy Fieri was an Impractical Jokers. Maybe we can add it in description. Go and watch that punishment.
Anyway, Elder Guy of the Week is Guy Fieri. Now, here's a dude who loves some food. Guy Fieri is basically the face of the Food Network. It all started when he was 10 years old. He built a pretzel cart. And after that, he studied flavor in France. You laughing, huh?
Studied flavor.
Yeah, how do you study flavor?
He studied the flavor. That's where he discovered his love for fine cuisine. Now, he owns multiple restaurants, but I like his TV shows. My favorite is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
There we go.
That's some good
Alright.
shit there.
Yes.
Yeah. And also like Guy's Grocery Games.
Oh yeah, second
Great
best
stuff,
show on
man.
Food Network.
Just the passion he has for cooking is enough for me. And you know something? I actually met Guy Fieri at PAX East.
Yeah, that was an epic moment for me.
I took a big picture of all my friends, and guess what?
I wasn't there. None of us were there.
You're not my friend.
Oh.
And then,
Okay.
at the end of the night, he took my entire squad to Flavor Town, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
If you know what I mean.
I wish I was.
Did you guys win the back or
I'm
something?
implying
or-
sex.
There you go.
I have some more Guy Fieri notes.
Were you underage at the time?
Yes.
So is everyone else in the group.
No, I was 18.
Guy Fieri, and I know this would be
The other
good for
people
Tony here.
Yeah,
He collects
come on.
classic American cars.
He does.
He has a 68 Pontiac Firebird.
Nice.
He has a 76
Nice.
Jeep JC5
That's a civilian Jeep.
civilian Jeep. He has one of those. Those are the only two I wrote down. He was the host of Minute to Win It, a short-lived show on NBC or ABC or something like a, what do you call those? Game show. Something that you didn't mention, Thad. I don't know if you know this, because you think you would have mentioned it.
What?
He was a voice of the pizza guy on Phineas and Ferb. Episodes 27 in season 3, 2008.
Why would I
In the episode titled Sleepwalk Surprise and Sci-Fi Pie Fly.
Why would I know that?
Because I feel like if you knew that, you would have said it. Also, I once went to Guy's American Kitchen and Bar in New York City. It's closed now after I was researching for this, so we can't go. But he now has Guy's Foxwoods Kitchen and Bar, down the road. So if you guys want to go to Foxwoods to go to Guy's Kitchen and Bar right after this, we can do that.
Let's go.
Where is it?
I only said Foxwoods 3
pretty small,
times.
pal.
You know what, Charles? Why are you coming after me? Just because I like Jim Carrey?
Because every time I've talked in this episode, he and Khanze are
Can we
fooling
get
around.
a resolution to this whole Jim Carrey thing? I'm not gonna be able
there's
to
nothing. If we're gonna discuss things, I think you have to listen.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna point out. Listen
Okay.
to you.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right,
You
go
apologize
ahead.
for
Go
dissing
ahead.
Jim
No,
Carrey.
just go ahead. Jim Carrey.
What about him?
I don't give a shit about Jim Carrey.
What
Go
the
ahead.
fuck?
Jim Carrey, if you're listening, please come on the podcast.
Jim Carrey, I apologize for the slander.
We won't have.
Well, let's just make this clear. They're against war veterans, but say one negative thing about Jim Carrey, and they want to throw me out the window here on the second floor of our studio.
I'm gonna act Jim Carrey instead of this.
Are you saying you're a war veteran supporter, Salvas?
Yes, I am. What's next?
Jim Carrey's a war veteran
Can I go with my story?
of the great Canadian.
My thing?
We don't Guy Fieri?
Are we?
Are we?
I love Guy Fieri. I just want to point that out. I really do.
He's alright. I like Gordon Ramsay better.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
I love Gordon Ramsay, but I think it goes Guy Fieri than Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I think they're both elder gods though.
What about Bobby Flay?
Who?
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
I'm gonna have
this.
to go with that. Who?
That's your answer right there.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
I have something I want to bring up here. Has to do with the last episode. And if you haven't listened to the last episode, please pause this and go and listen to it.
No, finish this one. You
Probably
watch
should
that.
have.
Okay.
The other one first.
I have a bag. This is something that I had. I told you about that I didn't want you to see.
This is an unboxing.
Hold on.
You told me there wasn't.
It's not an unboxing. It's more like an unveiling.
It's an unbagging.
No, it's an unboxing.
In
It's
the
an
unbagging.
unbagging. It's an unbagging.
In the last episode, we discussed an Elder God, the Kool Aid Man.
Oh, you got it, bro?
And then my birthday was just a few days after we recorded that.
Is that the thing I couldn't see?
Yes. My dad gifts this to me for my birthday.
Oh, shit.
This is.
Oh, this is hype.
And let me tell you something. This is a Kool Aid Man Funko Pop. And immediately as I'm holding this, I think it's one of the best ones I've ever seen.
It looks pretty swaggy.
It's a Kool Aid Man picture. He's got his iconic face.
Mm-hmm.
There's even ice cubes in there.
I can't see the top.
Attention to
But
detail.
it's a red and blue box. They're from the Pop Ad Icons series. And on the back, it's the brick wall for the Kool Aid Man, and he's breaking through the wall with a big oh yeah. So everybody get a good look at that. It's gonna stay minty fresh, mint in box.
There's ice cubes.
You're putting.
Well, in the picture has ice cubes. I assume that the inside the actual pop is ice cubes.
Yeah.
On top. So this is pretty hype. I wanted to mention to everybody. Pops seem to be an ongoing thing in this podcast. I don't know if
we
it
hate
continued.
Pops, but
We really did, and then Thad and I just went to the store and we ended up buying a bunch of pops.
only about.
I bought 3 pops.
I've only
total.
bought 2 pops, but I have 4.
I don't have any pops. Do you think there's Golden Girl pops?
There are. There's
Golden
listen.
Girl.
They're for almost everything. So
I
I
need
think
to go
even the
on
next
collection.
episode we can bring on a pop. I'll do that if we don't.
Pop
actually
of the
happen.
week.
But I gave them a lot of hate. I think we both did. You still give them a lot of hate, but I think they're just the coolest thing going
I think
right
some
now.
of them are cool. Like the Kool Aid Man, that one's cool.
This one's pretty awesome. Look at that. Now you guys can see it now. But
Okay, so the cool pops are the ones that don't have the dumb square head. Like that works
yes,
because it's not,
yes,
it's not
yeah.
a dumb square head.
It's the actual picture for those who
That's
you can see it.
Watch the YouTube version, you'll see it.
But if I encourage you to go and buy it.
Is this podcast on any other platform now?
It's getting there.
We're working.
I'm still waiting for the logo.
It's a work in progress.
This guy's too busy hating on Jim Carrey to make me a logo.
It's a
I'm
work in
trying now.
progress.
I'll make a logo.
Don't. I think
Any stories? Anybody got any stories? I want to point out that Khanze right now is dressed like Gumby. He's got a big green sweatshirt on.
Yep.
Gumby's a ongoing character in this as well. So I'm gonna get a picture. Here we go. Pose. Pose again.
Wrong pose.
There we go. So that's Khanze.
What a guy! What a guy!
I have a Gumby costume.
That he does.
Gumby.
I used
Should we insert the video?
there's a video of me in a Gumby costume.
Yes, there is.
Oh, that video.
Hey, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it right now for these guys so we can get their live reaction.
All right.
This is several years old, but I found it just the other night.
Is
Where
Khanze
did
still
you
with
find
us?
Like, who sent that to you, or did you
Don't
have
worry
it?
about it.
You must have had it.
I was not there for this.
Why am I saying?
No, I must have sent it to you though. You must have
Look at
saved
there's
it.
a Guy Fieri picture.
I know. Only you saw this shit. All right, give me a second, guys. Relax.
You're gonna see his Jim Carrey.
Gummy, up in Tim, get in there, yeah.
That was Thad dressed as Gumby with several of his freshman squad.
Now,
humping
everyone
him.
who's listening to the podcast is deaf.
That was the same night Jim Carrey, Guy Fieri took us to Flavor Town.
Was it?
It was the same night.
Wow, well, this is all lining up perfectly.
It is.
Shout out to Jim Carrey.
Shout out to Guy Fieri, and Guy, if you want to be on this pod, we welcome you at any time.
I'll at you.
Also, if you want to give us some gift cards to go to your restaurants and give us some reviews, we
Okay.
can give you some reviews on.
Death battle. Who will win in a fight? Guy Fieri, and he has all his abilities on the show, and he he's at Flavor Town, so he's powered up. Versus Jim Carrey, but he has all his movies are in him, so he has all the powers.
Guy Fieri.
It's gotta be Jim Carrey.
Hey, Jim Carrey has the fucking mask. He wins instantly.
No.
that's a good
Okay.
Guy Fieri.
Okay. Jim Carrey doesn't have the mask.
Guy Fieri.
I don't know, man.
He still has like Eggman and shit though.
But he's
Yeah,
got like
he-
spatulas and stuff.
He has
you know?
the Eggman robot suit.
I forgot about the mask.
He has a big dick and.
Was there a second
Me,
mask?
myself, and Irene.
Yeah, yes. I thought you were just saying it, but he actually does.
He has like it like goes down his pant like.
And he can't lie, so I don't know how that helps him, but
There's that.
He just says he won't lose. Therefore
yeah,
he's
he
not
won't
lying.
lose.
There we go.
This pen that I hold in my hand is blue.
I will say I do like that movie. It's a good movie.
Want to wrap this up, TJ?
Oh.
Do we have anything else?
you got a
Any
story?
stories?
No, I'm talking to him of the hold on.
Hold on. Wait, didn't we have a story about Tony? You wanted to say?
Oh,
Yeah, but it's a while. We can get him on the next one, another one, and we can talk
Okay.
about the stories.
I have a story.
It's a good one, though.
I have an announcement to make.
You're with child?
Recently, I quit Walgreens.
Oh.
I put in my 2 weeks, and then when I did it, like 3 days later, he messed up my schedule for that week. So I was like, hey, I'm quitting, right? He's like, oh, yeah, when you quit this Wednesday, right? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'll take it. So, and my last day, I didn't show up.
What?
Asshole.
Doesn't that like?
Wait, you didn't show up yesterday?
I didn't show up for last
What? What's wrong with you?
Doesn't
You did
that-
it at Walmart.
No, Walmart, I didn't give any notice.
Oh, come on.
Walgreens, at least,
Then-
they knew I was leaving.
And
Still
I can't
dealing
believe
out.
that. Would you call out?
No, I just didn't show up.
Oh my.
What
was your shift?
It was 8 to 3. No,
You
9 to
opened?
3. 9 to 3. I didn't know.
Listen, I'm still dealing out with the fallout when you dropped the F-bomb on my neighbor.
Yeah, let's talk about
remember
this.
This was
When did I
hockey
do
day.
that?
Hockey day. One of the last times I saw Khanze before he vanished. You were trying to say hi to my neighbor, and he just drove off, or he ignored you, and you were like, "What the fuck?" And you were like going off on him, and he's looking at me. The day after, he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with that kid?" And every time I see him, I just hear this.
Hey,
So I'm still dealing with the fallout.
you know what? If he said hi to me, that wouldn't have happened. So
Good thing you moved.
That's on him.
Yeah, no shit.
Good thing he moved.
That was a weird day.
It was an interesting day. This kid was walking up the street when well actually he just lives on the street.
You didn't know he was coming.
No, I didn't. I just see him walking up the street. Like, where the hell are you going? We'll give you a ride. And he says, my fucking house. I'm like, holy shit. What the fuck?
Okay, the fridge is about to explode.
That's the air freshener.
The air freshener is about to explode, so we're going to call it quits there.
We want to thank everyone for listening. If you haven't listened to the other two, please do. Like,
Wyatt.
comment, subscribe. Yeah, there are several people who claim they're fans of this program, and they don't listen.
Wyatt.
They claim they start. They claim they like open up the tab and they don't listen. Just do yourself a favor and listen to them all. Subscribe. If you want to be a guest, you have to listen to these things.
Well, hold on. If they listen to the first 5 minutes, they're never gonna hear this.
That's true.
So-
That's true. We're talking to.
We're talking to go. We got.
Yeah, we gotta. We're like
we gotta
preaching
cut
to the
this and
choir
put this
here.
in the beginning.
We're preaching to the choir. This isn't gonna work, but
We have to cut all this out. Michael Jackson's in the background.
listen. Just listen to the pod.
Transition.
Turn it off.
You
just turned it off.
This is gonna be an editing nightmare. This
See you
one.
guys next time.
And that was the Elder God podcast episode. We had to cut out a bunch
Please
of stuff.
comment. Please comment. We want to hear feedback. Anything you want to see. Anything you want to critique. We might might haze you for it, but it's
Fuck
important.
Walgreens. Shout out to Jim Carrey.
Guy Fieri all the way. I don't
Carrey-
like how Jim Carrey kind of outshadowed Guy Fieri in this one, but
Okay.
I'm making that title Jim Carrey.
no, don't not make it Jim Carrey. It's Guy Fieri.
Yeah,
and-
you're right. Jim Carrey deserves his own episode.
Yeah, somebody maybe.
Next episode.
Next episode, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was originally supposed to be this episode.
Can we
but
stop talking about Jim Carrey?
Yeah,
For
shut
real?
Jesus Christ. He's
He's
having
older guy.
flashbacks.
Oh.
He's back to Nam.
What happened to you?
I think he fought Jim Carrey in the Canadian War.
Oh, it was Careless Whispers. That's what it was.
Guy Fieri's pretty good. I like him.
Very good guy. Good collection too.
Good collection.
Good
All right. This is Big Bad Thad signing off. Tony Franchise, Big Khanze, Big Sal. A lot of bigs here.
Thank you.
You know what I mean. Goodbye.